Hi, Days fans. It's Monday, June 27th. We just got finished watching Days minutes ago. I mean, literally seconds ago. You love it when I say that.
I do. You sound like a cardio.
And I'm still shaking from the enormous hot kiss between Melanie and Dario.
I am about
and
to
now they're going to
cry.
take him away. I mean, it was so cool. You know, he is a real ladies' man, that guy. The way he was eyeing her before.
Oh,
like,
I know.
we never really gave him much credit. And then when they were in Carly's apartment, which is, I guess, where she lives, too, he's like, I don't like waiting. Or I can't remember what his line was.
I don't like being patient, or what
Yeah,
did
I don't like
say? I don't know.
something. And I thought he was going to go for the kill. And then they had that same electrifying moment at the...
I'm going to say something that people aren't going to agree with, but I thought Francisco San Martin's kiss was hotter than James Scott's kisses. Holy crap.
I don't know, I wouldn't go there, but
Oh
it
my
was
God.
pretty good.
I don't know if any of you have seen Finding Nemo, that scene with the seagulls where all they're like, you know, like that.
Yeah.
That was what I sounded like when I was watching this. I'm like, you know, how many times did I say that?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
so
fast.
hot.
It blindsided us. But
They were so freaking hot, and I cannot believe that they have gotten rid of those freaking love. What are they doing to us with Melanie?
so now Nathan's up in
Nathan?
the air. We don't know whether
No, they say
Mark
he's
Hoppus
not.
coming back. So
They say he is not coming back now.
God, things move quickly.
But now Bren Foster is staying. I don't know if those
Quinn.
are correlated at all. I don't know, but
So who's going to be Melanie's love interest if Dario leaves and no Nathan?
well, you had talked about Quinn maybe, but then Quinn is her brother's cousin.
Yeah, but is there any blood?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you can marry your brother's brother on a soap. Remember the first time they did that on Santa Barbara, and I'm like, that's weird. I was like 9 at the time. Anywho,
Major reveal there. No, I don't know what you call it, a reveal or not, but.
I am bummed. I really...
Oh, and Brady walks in, the old man.
Oh, I know. Would you stop calling him an old man? He's like 10 years younger than you.
Whatever. Probably more than that.
Ouch! No, I think he's turned 40 just recently.
No, really?
Yeah, but what JB's referring to is even though we have a substantial age gap between us, there's a bigger one between the people that portray Melanie and Brady.
Yeah, they got to be 15, 16, 18 years difference between those two.
Yeah.
So
That is correct. So, Victor is all like rooting for Melanie now. He's telling Brady to learn how to be a real friend. And, oh yeah, Brady tries to be a good friend and walks down and sees his friend. You know, the kind of friend that you lock lips with. Locking lips with somebody else.
yeah, they've never done it like that, though. Her kiss with Brady was somewhat.
Don't say it.
What?
Well, somewhat what?
Not hot, like
Okay.
what happened with Dario.
It was good, though, but it was not a Dario when you're right.
They were like stuck in the sarcophagus room or
No,
something?
they made out at the same place she made out with Dario, the cheating her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, didn't they? They kissed one day at a table, and he's like,
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good.
maybe I
They've
haven't
kissed
been
so many
friendly.
times I've lost track.
Yeah, so Brady
My
did
God.
not seem to like what he was seeing, so I don't know where they're going with that whole thing.
Poor Will, man. Give him some of Carly's drugs. He needs to calm down. Jesus, everything is on edge. What's his name? T? Hey, Will, let's get... Christ. What, do you want to sleep with me now?
No.
Oh, God, I don't know if I can handle seeing you naked in the morning.
No, that's not what he's worried about. He's worried about if he comes out of the closet, is T going to freak out and he doesn't want to get involved with living with him if he's not going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And he just wants to figure out, he's not ready. He's confused about so much right now. Like, he just wants to stay where he is and not make any changes. If he doesn't change anything, then he can keep going the way he is. He's scared and vulnerable right now.
You mean like if he doesn't stop lying to himself about wanting Gabby?
Yeah, there's that.
Instead of Sunny.
Oh yeah. When's that gonna come out? Oh god. Alright, so Taylor thinks that Rafe is the one that killed EJ, and Bo and Hope, with their genius cop skills, are going to let EJ think that so that he comes after Rafe. And then what is their plan?
They're going to switch and put the new Rafe in there, and they're going to take care of their own creation.
No, they're not. That's not their plan. I mean, that might happen.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
That's how they're going to kill off Rafe.
Right.
Yeah. But what I mean is, so what are they hoping that they'll then be able to arrest him for something he hasn't even done yet, and that's how they'll get him finally?
They'll never get him.
I don't know. Abby, listen, Abigail, if you're going to make it as a Demera, you're going to have to learn not to roll so fast. My God, it took Jennifer about 2 seconds to get her to tell her secret about Carly.
And now Chad's going to drag it out of her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how's that going to even matter?
He's going to play with her hair a little bit more, and then she'll tell him anything.
That was hot, too. Stefano and Carly had kind of a moment a little while ago. Maybe Chad will tell Stefano Carly's having a hard time, and he'll help her out.
Stefano and Carly had a moment?
Yeah, remember she was telling him how she was kind of sad because her son wasn't talking to her anymore.
Mm.
And also Carly and Kate were working together at one point. Remember with that whole New Hope thing?
Hmm.
Yeah, Carly, when you bring your freaking 23-year-old son on the show in the next coming weeks and you find out Kate slept with him like 10 years ago.
She doesn't know that?
Well, it hasn't been discussed.
Mm.
I mean, I think somebody might have mentioned it to her. They tend to like to gossip in Salem. So I don't know what Jennifer's planning to do with these drugs. What, she just going to walk into the hospital? Can you test this for me?
I'm sure there's a place. She's a reporter. She's got all those connections. She freaking works at the hospital.
She's off Wharton. She probably just has to ask for something and nobody asks why. But anywho, JD told me to focus on the door handle because he thought for sure somebody was going to walk in. So something ought to be good. I hope that she gets caught with the drugs. Oh no, she's already back at the hospital. She already walked back in.
She did. Okay. I didn't.
On Daniel waxing poetic about Carly. Okay, let's talk about Sammy and Rafe. First of all, Allison Sweeney was looking very, very pretty today.
In her red dress.
Red is a very
hair.
good color for her. I liked her bun with the little braid things. Her makeup looked good. I think I'm going to go peruse her blog for like the next 6 months because I like her style. What? Scarlett, we're in the middle doing something. Could you stop the racket? Crying out loud. Alright, and
Was she wearing any Hope Faith stuff? My God.
Kristen Alfonso did a shameless plug. You know how they ask everybody at the Emmys what they're wearing? And she said real quick what she was wearing. And she's like, and my jewelry is Hope Faith Miracle.
Yeah.
Which I would like to get some more of. They have a new bunch of stuff out right now involving that eye. You know, the Greek eye thing?
Mm-mm.
You know, the evil eye that's watching.
Oh.
And some really pretty stuff. Just, you know.
Okay.
I have nothing coming up that I get any jewelry for, but just in case you're feeling the need to surprise me, it's out there. HopeFaithMiracles.com. Okay, so Rafe must be feeling really, really glad that Chad and Gabby didn't work out, because then his sister would be the one with the Demera.
But he's already given Rafe the I'm watching you.
Oh, I know. Like, okay, so why was Chad calling Sammy Mrs. Brady?
Yeah, that was a little weird.
First of all, if she was going to be Brady, it'd be Ms. Unless she happened to marry one of her own, which I'm not putting past.
It's a little dig on Rafe.
Yeah, it was. It was like, because their divorce didn't go through finalized or anything, right? When they filled out the paperwork, nobody ever mailed it in or anything, did they?
No.
I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about this deputization.
Oh, God. Hope's one of the worst cops in the world, at least when you put a gun in her hand. God knows how many people she shot. She shot more people than I've had. I blew that one. Anyway, like, what did he do? Like, while they were in bed, he deputized her, and now she's full on at the station.
The good old deputization in bed. I'm sure that wouldn't hold up in court. God.
And that, the blonde cop is Dina Higley's daughter?
I think she is. Tell us if that's true. I don't know. How many of you have been deputized in bed? And if so,
No, I'm just kidding.
were you then able to legally act as a police officer? So, Ginny, this pen is from the Queen and I, the Thai restaurant.
Yeah, but I got it at the other Thai restaurant.
Did you steal
I already
this?
told you this. No. I said, why do you have your competitors' pens in your restaurant? He's like, we're not worried about them.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I thought it was very odd.
So, and this is the Queen. This is,
Yeah.
yes, okay.
And there's no Queen of Thailand that I know of. It's all about the king. Those people are big on kings. Those people. Thais are big on. No offense to any people from Thailand.
Great. That would just offended all the Thai people. All right, that's wonderful. All right, I got nothing more.
Hey, and don't talk smack about their king. They love him. They can't even look at him. They have to look down when the king's in their presence. Yeah, we're gonna get 1,000 hate mails now.
Yeah, and then about 10,000 saying, I don't give a shit about your pen.
Yeah. Or your knowledge of Thai royalty.
All right, so that's all I got for today for days. But
so EJ's back tomorrow. On Tuesday.
Yes, and Stefano is telling EJ not to tell Taylor. Save your breath, Stefano. Taylor and EJ are in that cutesy little new couple stage where they can't keep a goddamn secret for the sake of anything.
She'll be on the show with a little Dario Melanie reenactment.
God, honey, you just can't get enough. No, you can't.
All right, we'll have to turn the camera off. Okay, you ready?
But they were cute. Good job, Francisco San Martin and Molly Burnett.
Yeah.
Good job. You guys are gonna be, well, unfortunately Francisco San Martin isn't, but
he's on the short list.
Molly Burnett is gonna take Days into the future. Alright. Okay.
The couple that watches Days together.
Stay together.